Hello everyone, so my time in Ubud has come to an end, but it's exciting times because this way is the Gilly Isles, one of the most beautiful clusters of islands that you can get to in Indonesia. So at the moment I'm at a harbour called Padang Bay, and for about 50,000 rupees each we're going to take the slow boat to Lombok and then a transfer to Gilly. You know why? Not only because it's cheaper, but because the fast boat cannot go, it's too stormy. Wish me luck. It's a massive shit show to get to Lombok. No one really knows what's going on. Let's hope. Hi everyone, this is a Gilly Trawangan status report. We did actually make it onto the ocean today. Now for 2 or 3 weeks there's been some extremely high waves and bad stormy conditions, which has meant that the usual fast boat option was ruled out. That's why today we are on essentially a car ferry go across the ocean. It's starting to pick up a little bit with the waves, but I'm confident that we're going to make it in one piece to Gilly Trawangan. The only problem is we have to go to Lombok Island first and then take a small speedboat. So at the moment we're on this long journey, no one really knows how long it's going to take. So far, 4 hours at sea, and the island's still on the horizon. Well, that's the joy of travelling. Sometimes it's more rewarding to not know when or if you're going to get there. My quest is almost complete. Today we had to get a slow, long-ass car ferry in order to get even close to Gilly Trawangan. So we've been on this boat now for about 5.5 to 6 hours, and our next mission is to get a speedboat to Gilly Trawangan. Who knows if we're going to make it, but that's part of the joy of travel. All I can say is I can't get my glasses on properly. Morning from Gilly Trawangan Island. Morning from Gilly Trawangan Island. It took about 13 hours to get here by slow boat, private boat, taxis, you name it. And it's stunning. You'll see in a minute that the only way to get around this 4 kilometre by 2 kilometre speck of heaven is by horse and cart and bicycle. And after the insanely busy streets of Ubud in Bali, I can't wait to get on a horse and cart and literally go nuts around the island, swimming in every beach. That's my day 1 report. It's 8 AM, and this way is the beach. And that's my gorgeous. This is the high street. It's very busy, it's rush hour. And the beach, which is normally super calm, is quite choppy. Wish we were here. So anyway, an earthquake's just hit. So this is an update. There's just been an earthquake of 6.8 on the island of Gilly Trawangan. It's pretty intense and scary, but so far there doesn't seem to be any indication there's going to be a tsunami. But we've found ourselves on the highest hill that you can get to on Gilly Trawangan, which is probably about 40 foot up from the ocean. So at the moment we're all huddled up here, locals and tourists alike, hoping that everything's going to be okay and hoping we can get off the island safely tomorrow. The earthquake hit 6.8 northeast Lombok. It's pretty intense. That's Lombok behind, where as of 2:30 in the morning about 87 poor people died. It was a magnitude 7 earthquake which originated literally over there, the northeast of Lombok. And this is a camp where we all ran our asses off to get to when it hit. Luckily it was about 60 feet high from sea level, so we were figuring that if there was a tsunami. I've decided to give you a video to show you approximately how far we ran in what seems like 5 minutes, according to everyone who we spoke to from the moment it hit, from escaping the beachside earthquake. So we ended up here. I'll try and do a proper time lapse in the future, but basically from where I just showed you all the way down to the hill, and if you can see the White Mosque somewhere over there, that's near where we were staying, and we were eating pretty much where the sun is coming through over the island in front of us. So we went from there all the way up here in probably no less than 10 minutes. To get us off here. But behind me you can see the tables. Obviously people are enjoying their dinners when it struck. There's no water here, there's no electricity, ATMs are smashed in, shops are destroyed. There is a boat on the horizon, it's just turned up. I don't know what it is, but several thousand tourists aren't going to get on it. So it might be actually safer to stay here. Don't know. This is where we were when it happened, sat eating dinner. Big barbecue, and the ocean is here. Which is why we absolutely ran as fast as we could this way to find a hill. It's insane. Yeah, you can really see people's survival instincts in situations like this, I guess. We just heard that an hour ago there was a tremor, aftershock if you like, on Lombok, just over here, which was 5. 2 hours ago it was 4.2, so I'm hoping that they obviously don't keep on increasing, because there's about 5,000 of us stuck in this beach waiting for rescue. And the rumour is that no word can be given to the mainland that we need rescuing, although you'd think they would register they'd need to send a ship for a magnitude 7 earthquake. And that's Lombok, North Lombok. This is absolute insanity. Apparently that boat's going back to... You can see how overfull it is, and those boats haven't been allowed to sail to Bali from Gilly or Lombok for over 2 weeks due to dangerous conditions. We're going to stay here and try and hope that there's a military boat come and pick us up. If not, there's no way we're going to Lombok either. I'm not going to lie, I'm terrified. I've been on tenterhooks all day long because supposedly there's going to be a big quake coming again. There's tons of people still trying to escape to Bali, and walking around these side streets is like something from a scene of the apocalypse. There's a big mosque up here, and there's been some carnage there too. This is where we're staying. It's 4:37, afternoon after the earthquake, and there's still absolutely tons. So it looks like we're going to have to spend an extra night here.
People are clapping. No idea actually.
I presume it's sarcastic. It's 5:45 in the morning, the second day after the earthquake, and throughout the night a lot of ferries or boats were coming to take probably 700-800 people who are still staying on the beach on Gilly Trawangan over to Lombok, where hopefully they were going to get boats over to Bali. We decided to stay on Gilly because obviously Lombok is where 2 quakes have hit in the last week, and there has to be 20,000 plus people fighting for what minimal boats might be going to Bali. So this is the camp round 2 where we slept. It's a great community, and this basically is one of the 80 feet hills where we all sprinted like hell, fearing a tsunami when it happened, whilst trying to avoid potentially crashing over a telecoms tower. Yeah, so this is what we ran through in the middle of the night from the beach. over there somewhere. We've just joined a couple of bicycles to get back to the room that we never actually stayed in. Normally on Gilly you get around by horse and cart or bicycles, but because of this disaster you can ride for free. So an unexpected occasion in my random life. Basically a free bike ride back to the hostel, which we don't actually stay in. And up here is the mosque where it collapsed. You can see. And we gotta get up here to get our bags. Alright mate, actually I was going to send this to you, Siko, in Australia, but I'm going to send it to all my brothers and sisters over there. So this is an update right now on Gilly Trawangan. There's about 400 of us still here. They're loading up horses, which is super nice, because we don't want to see these poor creatures stranded here, because they normally work their nuts off shipping tourists around in horse and cart on this island, because there's no cars or motorbikes. There are no boats coming, there is no rescue effort. We are stuck on Gilly Trawangan. There's people being raped and robbed on Lombok, which is over here. The authorities or whatever are telling people that the boats are going to Lombok. Some boats, are going to Bali, and some boats aren't even going to Bali. They're just getting people on there and dumping them off in a shithole in Lombok. So yeah, we're fine and everything. In actual fact, it's better to be on this beautiful island paradise here. There's free beer, free grub, what's left anyway on this island for everyone. The locals are amazing. On Lombok, it's a shit show. So I don't know what fake news you guys are listening to over there, but there's no rescue boats, certainly not to Gilly Trawangan. Well, as an animal lover from England, I love the fact that those horses are not going to be abandoned here. However, there's still 300 or 400 tourists stuck on Gilly Trawangan. We've already heard of one rape on Lombok from one of the dive schools, Western dive schools here, one of their friends. It's carnage. Look at these babies. Red sky at night, shepherd's delight. Red sky in morning, shepherd's warning. I hope it's not true, because there was talk of a quake today, at least as strong as the night before. I'm just going to think it's a beautiful sunrise from our little refugee camp. Here it's locals and Westerners all lumping in together. It's very, very sad for everyone, especially the locals who've lost homes and loved ones here. Last count, 10 people died here on Gilly. And over there, 100, I don't know, 200. Okay, this is it. Hopefully, one of the final reports from Gilly Island. Ferry's pulled up, and unfortunately, we're not getting taken directly to Gilly, which I'm not happy about. We're getting dumped off in Lombok, but what can I say? The adventure will begin when we arrive in Bansai tonight. At least those horses are getting